Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. I'm Patty. I go by Patty Mac Knits Online, and this is my YouTube channel that I call My Handmade Lifestyle because pretty much everything I do here is about making it by hand. Like, I made those curtains and I potted those plants. So yeah, cooking, gardening, there's a lot of knitting content here. And what else? Cooking, gardening, knitting, some sewing, stuff like that. So today is going to be sort of like a Vlogmas type of update. I can't commit to Vlogmas because a video every day is just way too much. I can't even go there. But I wanted to participate a little bit and share a couple of things with you. And I thought it might be fun to do like a Christmas houseplant tour. So I thought, let's take a look at that, because I do have some holiday themed plants that I can share with you. So yeah, let's take a look. I'm in the Master Gardener program here in Virginia Beach, and we actually had our quarterly meeting this morning. So I got to sign up for fun new things in the new year, and I'm going to be on a workshop committee, which I'm excited about. And I got to talking to the person that's the chairperson and told her how much I love air plants. And I don't know, I might get to do an air plant workshop at some point. So that could be fun. But let me show you what I have going for Christmas. Right now, this doesn't look like a lot, but these are Paperwhites. And what I'm doing here is I'm forcing bulbs. And what that means is that I'm forcing the bulb to bloom out of its regular season. And these Paperwhites are so easy. And what I want you to see is that look at all the roots that it's put out. This has been in this little tray, and if I move that, you can see the water. So these are so easy. You get Paperwhite bulbs, you can get them at your nursery. I just did these in this little shallow tray. This is like a drainage tray that you would do with any potted plant. And I put these little decorative glass things I got at the craft store. Just, you know, they're pretty and they matched well with the blue. And then I just set up the bulbs, and what you do is you set them up and then you add just enough water so that it's touching the bottom of the bulb, and it will start to grow. And here you can see the leaves are coming, and this will bloom a really pretty and very fragrant plant, flowers. And I was a little late getting them together this year, so maybe I'll have it for Christmas, but maybe not. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. I did them last year and they worked really well. I actually did a video of how you too can force Paperwhites at home, and I will link over to that. It's really super easy, and I find it really rewarding, so definitely do that. This one, that's not really a holiday thing. I just got this beautiful succulent. Let me show you from over top. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, look at that. I painted that pot, and I actually used wall paint. And you know what? I like it. I think it works. It's matte, but I have a feeling that matte is going to be in for the new year. And look how pretty it is with that succulent. So that's the subject of a future video, as are these lovelies. And now I'm getting distracted, so we're gonna move on. I'm not gonna do the full houseplant tour, just the holiday tour. These pretty little mums, I got those, I don't remember where, I think at Lidl, and they're still going strong, and they look really, really good. So yeah, I'm going to consider them a holiday plant. And let's go into the living room. All right, I'm going to tell you the truth. The truth is, the house is a mess. I've been really super busy with getting all of my December blog posts and videos done, and it was like I didn't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, the creative spark hit, the inspiration was there, and I just wanted to make all kinds of stuff. And that's what I've been doing. And, you know, I can either craft and write about them, or I can clean, but I can't seem to do both at the same time. So you've been warned. Okay, let's go into the living room area. This is an antique. At this point, it would be an antique tea cart. And Mom and Dad have had this since they were first married, which was back in the early 60s. And we still have it. And I love this thing. And it sits in front of this window, which gets some of the best light in the house. So lots of plants live on the top of this table. And you can see here, I've got more of those Paperwhites. And in this one, you can see how they're set up, and you can see that water line. Let me come down here. See the water line? And it's just below the bulbs. And let me see if you can see the roots in here. These aren't growing as quickly as the other ones. Maybe they need a little more light, so I might move this into the kitchen. It's surprising how much the light intensity falls off. So we'll try moving this. Now this one over here seems to be growing pretty well. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's got a lot of roots. Oh yeah. Look, you can see them coming all the way down. Maybe it's just not as healthy of a bulb. Oh, and that one's got a lot. Well, we're just going to leave it. I think it's okay. This I like in the tall glass, because as these get taller and taller, this glass helps support them a little bit. But what's interesting with these is they will grow and they will just take off out of nowhere. So yeah, we'll have a check-in maybe in a couple weeks and see where they are. These little houses I just picked up at Lidl, they were a set for like $4, and they're so cute and they light up. Oh my gosh, let me turn them on. Oh, isn't it cute? Oh, aren't they? They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Over here, look at this beauty. Oh, she's got 4 blossoms. And another one is coming. This is an Amaryllis, and this is so easy. You see these and Paperwhites everywhere at Christmas because they are truly the easiest bulbs to work with. And seriously, you just add water and they grow. It's so wonderful. And they look so beautiful. And you can plant the bulb in your garden. I planted mine from last year, and I actually had it bloom a couple of times this summer, which I thought was really cool. And you can see it's in another one of these big glass containers. And let me come down here, and you can see the way it's set up is with rocks, and then the moss, and then of course all of that is covering the bulb. And this could use a little water, so I'll add some water to it and bring it up just to that line. And the water touching the bottom of the bulb is what activates the growth. So yeah, we'll keep that going. And this is my little Christmas cactus, and it was in full bloom, and then I repotted it, and it's gathering its strength to do another bloom. And you can see I've got little tiny buds everywhere. This is my first Christmas cactus. I've never had one, so I don't know, it just jumped out at me, and I was like, I've got to have that this year. And I potted it up in this little blue dish, which I thought was pretty with the fuchsia blooms. This is not a Christmas plant, but this is one of my succulents. This has appeared in several of my repotting succulent videos. Look how gigantic it is. And I'll link to the video where you can see where I put it in this pot. I mean, it was, it was big, but it wasn't like this. And look at how it's growing all that stuff off the bottom. Isn't that amazing? And then look at this. All of those roots that it's just sending out into the air. Isn't that cool? So I have no idea whatsoever what the variety is, what the name of this thing is. I don't know anything about it, and I would love to know. So if you know, please drop a comment. I think it's going to wind up getting cut back because it's getting a little top heavy and it's a little bit spindly, but I should be able to trim it back and then just put this right into the soil because it's already got roots coming out. So, and I'll just step back so you can see the little table. And then of course the spider plant. I have that spider. This is my little Christmas tree that I did this year. So I wanted a living Christmas tree, and I actually did this as a blog project. And it's a few things going on. I've never had a Norfolk Island pine. I've always wanted one, and so I got this one this year. And I also painted that pot, like the succulent pot I showed you in the other room. I also did this one, and it's got a little schmutz on it here. This one I spray painted, so it was a different process. And I think it came out so pretty. I actually made the bows. Aren't they gorgeous? And this one I made with a little twine hanger, so yeah, it can be like a tree ornament, and I'm so happy with the way it came out. I think it's so pretty, and it's so tiny, you know, it's just cute. I live in a very small home, so I liked having this small little plant, and it's they call it Norfolk Island pine because if you look at the leaves, I mean, it really looks like a pine tree, but in reality it is a tropical plant, so I have to treat it like I would any other tropical plant. But it will grow as time goes on, and I will have it for years, and I just love it so much. I put the little fairy lights on, and they're shaped like stars, and I got those at Lidl also. If you don't know, Lidl is a grocery store. It's a German chain, and we just got them here, and maybe a year ago we got them, and I love Lidl so much. So there's another one of those bows. That one I just made it as the bow. I didn't put the twine on it to hang it. And it's glittered, so it has had glitter sort of like dripped on the top, and it sparkles. Okay, this is not a plant, obviously, but this is my sweet little cat, and her name is Minnow. And Minnow has been here with us almost a year. The end of January will make a year that Minnow has been with us here, and she's a rescue. She came from, it's called rescueme.com, and her mom had to rehome her, which was super hard on her. To be honest with you, this cat was so wild when we got her. It was hard on us. I have never struggled to bond or take care of an animal. I'm usually really good with animals, but this poor little girl, she was a mess. She was literally a wild cat when we got her here, and I had two people that are friends of mine on Instagram who have experience working with feral cats, and I'm telling you, if I wouldn't have had them helping me, I don't think I would have made it. But now she's here with us, and she's the sweetest little girl, and we love her so much, and she's finally accepted us. Yes, but she's still pretty wild. Oh, she's a sweet girl. My pretty baby. The last thing I'm going to share with you is this little tree, and it's not real. It's a fake. I like artificial Christmas trees because they don't make a mess. They're super easy to clean up, you know, at the end of the year, and if you don't get them down in time, it doesn't matter. They're not a fire hazard. It doesn't aggravate my allergies like some of the cut trees can do. And you know, I like it. It's tiny, and I want to draw your attention to the little snow globes, and I'm going to show you one. Let me show you one up close because they were so cute. Oh my goodness, look at this. Isn't that darling? I made these. Oh! Yeah, I have a video where I show you exactly how I made it, and a blog post because that's what I do. So I'll link to all of that. But isn't that just the cutest thing ever? Let me show you this one. This was the favorite, really. Look at this little bear. Oh, I love them so much. These have been incredibly popular on my Instagram, and I've had several people who have not only made them already, but are running out to get the supplies so that they can make them. They're just really cute. Look at this one. This one. Oh, this jar was literally my honey jar. I get my honey over at this little farm stand around the corner from me. It's a local honey, and so when I finished it up, it's, you know, it's a true mason jar. I was like, I'm gonna use that for one of these snow globes. So I put that deer in there. And I made this one on camera in that video I'll link over to. And this is a fun project. It's super fun. It is a glue gun project, so if you have little kids, you're gonna have to help them with that, but they can pick out what little animal, well, they can pick out the jar they like, and they can pick out what little animal they want to put in, and they can pick out the little trees and stuff, and then you can just kind of glue it in place for them so that nobody burns their fingers, because, you know, I'm a grown-up and I have burned my fingers more times than I care to admit on the glue gun, so we don't want that to happen to our little ones. But yeah, those are all of my my little snow globes. Oh, aren't they cute? And the little tree. I love the little tree. And it has little bird ornaments on it. I just got this one this year at my birding store that I like so much. So, okay, that's I guess that's gonna be it for today. That's the video for today, and I thought it would be fun to finish it up with my little tree right there. And there's Minnow. She's in her grandma's chair. She likes to sit there. But that's my little Christmas houseplant tour, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it inspires you to try some new and different things. I think it's really rewarding to actually have living plants and flowers as part of our holiday celebrations, and not just all cut trees. And yeah, I love this. Oh, isn't that the cutest thing? So that's what I've got for you today on this little version of Vlogmas, such as it is. I sure appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and Merry Christmas.